Guys? Good morning. How are we doing? It appears there is a little bit of a lag. I do apologize for that. Hopefully it gets better once we get into this more of a screen and not my graphics and whatnot. How are we doing this morning? How are we all feeling? We got Terror Shock, Mud Turtle, Cassilia, Fatal, Zev, Access Deny. Everyone is here in chat waiting to get this game started. I am so happy to have you guys here. Choose to hand over your counter. Only one heroes you can't lose. Exactly. All my cards are high quality. Amazing. But guys, in case you didn't hear the reviews, I have been given Rocket Star. Good morning. I have been given some cards to reveal this morning. I am gonna Wrangler. Good morning. Good morning. First, I figured we'd jump in. Where do we have it? We jump into these first. We would jump into these. RG, what's this first thing? Oh, that first thing I believe is you guys are the founders of my Twitch affiliate program. You guys were one of the first ones to ever sub to my channel, so you have the first. It's the founders thing that Twitch is doing for affiliates and all that stuff. I did read up a little bit that Twitch is changing. They're doing a lot more for affiliates and whatnot, and they're helping the younger streamers, as it were. So if you have the first badge like you do, Mudro, it's because you were one of the very first people to ever sub to me. So that is what that first badge is. I don't know why it's covering up. Yeah, you're one of the founders is what it is. I don't know why it's covering up my amazing 9-month subscriber badge. I don't know why that is. Do I have that badge or do I have my 9-month badge? Let's just put that out there. No, I got my badge. Yeah, you have a first badge instead of my gold badge. But yes, that's what that is. Have I seen General Carnage yet? Yes, I have. Finally, he looks like amazing. He looks like what he should have been at the beginning. In all honesty, let's face that. But yeah, guys, I figured we just jump down these lists. We'll do the current card changes. Then we'll do all of the cards that I haven't read yet. Then we'll jump into a few of my card reveals. Then we have so many games from the OLL to catch up on. Me and my girlfriend went on vacation this week to the Dells up here in Wisconsin, and it was just amazing just to get out of the house, relax for a little bit, away from the cats, sleep in till like 10. It was amazing. It was probably one of the most relaxing decisions we made. I sent that card to Testament. He was freaking. Right? General Carnage, dude. It's all up in him now. So, yeah. I mean, guys, I'm sorry I have not been as, like I said, verbal online as I have been in the past. But that's because work, school, and now I just went on vacation. So me and my girlfriend were trying to be off our phones as much as possible. So a lot of these cards that I've only seen them for a few minutes. I haven't actually gone full into depth with them. So that's what we'll talk about today. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are excited as I am. Testament needs to come back. Dude, so many people need to come back. Okay, Darkcatcher needs to get his butt back in here. We need to get Shibes back in here. We need to get Tetra back in here. We need to get all the guys from Superior Seekers back in here. There's so many people that left that the game is literally changing entirely that I hope they come back and give it another chance, especially with all the investments they've already put into the game. I hope they're not just like, I'm done with it entirely. No, it's a completely new ball game out here. You should jump back in. You should try it. See what's up. I keep slowly poking him about it. He's a guy that does love the slow pokes. Some can stay away though. I mean, there were some people that were all they did was complain. But you're gonna find that with every game. Really, right now, I want to build a player base, so that there's not 5-10 minute queues. That's what I am hoping for is a solid player base so that we can actually start playing this game. I know a lot of people are in casual right now. Tetra could stay away. Fatal Zeph. Tetra was a good player. He had his ups and downs. But I mean, like I said, I want to build that player base. I want to make it so that we're not waiting 5 minutes for ranked games. I don't want everyone to go into casual because casual is where we will be continuously seeing these stall decks. And I want to try out the new format. I want to try out the new format. I want to see what it's all about with all these fun cards. So yeah, I think that'll be awesome. Obviously, please let me know if my stream is skipping. Um, it does seem like I'm on a fairly large delay. Again, I don't know why. It's something that I'll have to look into when I have more time. Hopefully, this weekend I can start getting caught up on a lot of things, and I will hopefully fix these problems. I don't know if it's an internet issue on my end or what, but with that being said, everybody, let's go ahead and look at. Thank you, by the way, everyone on the OLL Discord who has been keeping up with all these card changes and stuff like that. It makes my job here a lot easier to look at all these as opposed to going to find everything and hunt them down on my own. You guys are awesome about keeping track on that. I know, like I said, my channel hasn't been that productive as of late. I've been busy with other things, so I haven't been able to keep up to date with that. But yeah, everyone who's been doing this, you guys are awesome for keeping track of it for the rest of us who don't have the time or the ability to do that on their own. So you guys are the real heroes. My camera is now moved, so I keep pointing over there where it was. It's right there now. I moved it so it'll be more center focused so you guys don't see the side angle the entire time. So that when I'm playing, I'm looking almost right at you guys for a more inclusive experience. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. First up is Lunar Shrieker here. Now, Lunar Shrieker, it got a little bit of a nerf. It now no longer works with unaligned cards. As we were seeing, that's really where it was abused before, is with the unaligned aspect, because people were bringing back things like the Blacksmith. People were bringing back things with Blazebrute Zoc for the Umbran. Oh Lord, the item one. I can't think of the name. It's not Bruiser, is it? Umbran Brute? No. The one that potentially did 8 damage. Oh, why can I not think of the name? Salvager. Thank you, Rocket Star. Yeah, the Umbran Salvager. It was bringing back a lot of just unaligned cards, especially the informants, the barkeeps, things that were helping you draw cards. That's really what this card is being used for, and I'm sure they really didn't intend for that to be the main purpose of it. It was meant to be a card that you would want to run in a cross order deck. So now that they changed it so that it doesn't work with unaligned, I think that will limit its play style to certain other decks, where it's really best used outside of Astral and not just with the unaligned cards. But at the same time, it's still a really good card. It'll still be used for where it needs to be used. It'll just be used in orders outside of Astral. I bet this will still be a great card if you want to run it in Farapang to get yourself back some. But Salvager Zoc is fun. Dude, Terror Shock, don't even get me started on my Blazebrute Zoc deck. Okay? My Blazebrute Zoc deck with the poison, like I said, I'm terrible with names. I was dealing like 18 damage in a turn. It was the best thing in the world. Okay? It was so fun when I was doing 18 damage with 2 action cards. Oh, I had so much fun. But yeah, I'm sure they didn't intend for that to be the way it worked. But I'm still fine with Lunar Shrieker. I think it still has a good place. Yeah, Swamp Peddler, that's the card, Rocket Star. Dude, you always got my back, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, Lunar Shrieker, this card will still be great. You can still use it in decks like Farapang to get your nature buffs back. You can use it in what other orders have Lunar? There's a lot of orders with Astral that don't just have Lunar. Blacktail, you can use it in Blacktail to get a lot of your Storm cards back. You can even splash in Lunar to use this card in a lot of other orders. So Lunar Shrieker, it did get a little bit of a nerf, but I think it got a nerf in a more appropriate way to have it be utilized so that it's not just a really good card to run still solely in Astral. Which is really weird that I think Astral has one of the only orders that they do this with their action cards, where they give cards to the order that are better used outside of the order than they are within. Because I don't think there's any cards really in like the other 5 that work this way, that they're just better outside of the order than they are in. But yeah, it's Astral. I mean, Astral works really well the way it does. So it's really nice to see cards like this that are best suited in other alignments, but are put into Astral to make you want to slice them in and put them that way. We have the Crescent Fall Imitator. Now, draw 1 card face up. If it shares an element in your last discarded card, deal 3 damage to your target and gain 1 additional action. Otherwise, take 1 damage. I'm not actually entirely sure what all got changed with this card. Did the damage get increased? I'm gonna look this up. I hope it's in the card database, but I'm actually gonna look this up. Yes, the damage got increased from 2 to 3. That's the change. So it's able to do 1 more damage. I'm not sure if that's a big enough change to warrant it being improved or still better run. Um, we are getting a lot more cards within Astral to allow you to see and anticipate what the top card of your deck is. So, I mean, that whole aspect of the card was the real reason you wanted to run it, was so that you could, get the additional action, draw the cards, you would know what's on the top of your deck. The one damage, I'm not sure. I'm sure it just balances out with all the other cards that we're getting in this. But yeah, it all depends on how good the Kriebel Astral style is. I don't know. I do like the fact that it's not just one of those things where it's not like all gravity cards. If you draw it and it's not gravity, you do something else, or if it is gravity, you do something. It's if it's the same as your discard pile, which means cards like this can now be spliced into other orders, and Astral is not so refined to having to play in Astral that cards like this can be utilized outside of Astral as well, which is great to have it open up for new avenues like that. But I don't think the 1 damage increase is going to bring this card up in popularity. I do like the fact that it is a defend that can deal damage. There's not a lot of cards like that out there. So having that aspect to a card, it could be really unique and versatile. But yeah, I mean, it's just another gravity card that draws you a card and does something really well. It's anti-gravity snail, but gives you an additional action instead of 1 more damage. That could potentially be the reason you run this. But I mean, yeah, the 1 damage, it doesn't really speak that this card has been improved to the point where you would run it still for the reason of more damage as opposed to what it was before. But we'll see. I mean, the card art's still adorable as all heck. I love chickens. But yeah, we'll see if that actually improves. Now, Suntop Monasteries, you got a huge change. Oh man. Still not my favorite. I think it's okay, but given the way Astral Mill is looking, who cares? Astral Mill is looking... That's like the second deck I'm going to make after my Self-Milled Nature. The Self-Milled Nature is by far the first one I'm going to make. Then Astral Mill is going to be the second one I do. Astral Mill looks so good, nuts. I agree. Like the devs are trying to get people to find something with this. I don't see it. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, there's probably a few fun archetypes that we will find when we're deck building. But definitely they are showcasing what they think we should be doing, and that's what everyone is seeing. So for the first few days, unless anyone goes out of the box, like Fatal Zeph most likely will, or Terror, I mean, you guys have been amazing deck builders. I don't want to single Fatal Zeph out of everyone out there because he's going to find something amazing to do. But it might take a few days because we don't all see the cards the same way. But I cannot wait to see what this community finds out for decks. I'm definitely going to dabble a little bit in my own. Snowcast Seer synergy with Chicken card. Exactly. I mean, that's the whole point, is you literally get to look at the top card of your deck, of everyone's, and you know when to play these cards. It's going to make a really fun deck style like that, where that card, I think, is going to be a huge improvement on some of the Astral style decks that someone's probably going to build a Snowcaster deck, where it's going to utilize being able to look at the top card of your deck and draw those efficiently or put them in the discard efficiently. Challenge myself to see if I can use it. Lush Lost Trader is pretty cool for setting something on top of your deck. I mean, there's a lot of cool and fun techniques. There's one Kriebel card that actually just got released either yesterday or a few days ago. Only my sound lag's behind. Is everyone getting that? Is everyone getting their sound lag behind too? I apologize. But yeah, I mean, if you think about it, there's cards. Oh, the sound is behind for everyone? Oh, that's not good. Are you for real, guys? Is the sound lagging behind? The illiterate proofreader, yeah. Is there that much of a lag on my stream that the sound is behind? Oh, I feel terrible now. Oh. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How? It's like watching an old dubbed karate film. Oh, man. Oh, I did not know it was that bad. I apologize, guys. I did not know it was that bad. Um all right, I'm gonna restart the stream and see if that does anything. So stay with me here. I'm gonna restart it. Give me like a few minutes and I'll be right back. Okay. I do apologize for this. I didn't know my stream was this bad lagging. I knew like the video was off, but I didn't realize the audio was off. So stick with me, guys. I'll be right back.